What's going on, y'all? It's Sagi back with another video. Today I'm gonna be talking about me falling off again. I feel like I went through a lot of ups and downs in the past year and a half, 2 years. So I'm gonna just fill you in because I should have been filling you in this whole time. The past 2 years, I was living out in SD. So after my trucker job, I moved to SD and I was like, I'm gonna try and go, all in on this music stuff. I found a sales job that paid 52 racks a year. So it was about, 1,000 a month or 1,000 a week. I enjoyed it, but it felt like it was sucking the soul out of me, man. I just felt like I didn't want to show up morally. It was kind of against what I wanted to do. And I wanted to make music. So 3 months into that job, I quit. I went full time into music. I didn't know how to engineer my own music, so I took it upon myself to learn. I would use FL Studio. I would make my own beats every single day. I would wake up, make one beat, write 2 hours, and then I would learn how to use this Sony Alpha 7. So I basically just learned everything that I needed to do to go from dependent to independent on basically everything I need as an artist. Out in San Diego, I met some pretty cool people, some pretty poppin' people, and some people that I've actually teamed up with till this day. We got that shit going. San Diego just ended up being a little bit too expensive, especially if I wanted to pursue my goals and my passion. I feel like paying that, it's like 24.50 a month in rent. Let me just fill you in on what the East Village apartments were. East Village Apartments, it was kind of in the shittiest part of downtown San Diego. And every night you would hear one to two sirens. And every morning you would hear at least one homeless person just screaming at the top of their lungs for their life. We lived on top of the Albertsons. And on top of that Albertsons, there was 12 to 16 homeless people outside of that Albertsons every single day. And I think it was because they were close to food. Everything in that Albertsons was locked up. So now I'm back in Tracy, and it's like, yeah, I enjoy being back. You know what I mean? I enjoy the quaintness. I enjoy getting a full night's rest, and I enjoy not paying rent anymore. I'm extremely grateful to my parents. I made this room my own. Got my books up, got my speakers ready, and I'll be making my own music. And they're super supportive of my dreams and passions. So I'm very grateful for that. My goal moving forward is I was actually going to re-enroll in college. What I was going to do in college, though, was learn how to better my videography, learn how to better engineer my music, my vocals, and things like that. And then I'm really into astronomy and quantum physics. So if I could get into that, I want to take only those classes. I don't want to take any type of fluff classes. I don't want to take no intro to English, none of that. I feel like that's a waste of my time. But that's kind of my plan moving forward. Me going all in on music, I did a rebranding to my Instagram page because I felt like I was going down this sex symbol route and it just didn't align with my morals and values. I didn't really like the shit that I was having to post in order to get traction. It was kind of just like, damn, I feel like a slut. So, yeah, I kind of let that go. Deleted my account at 2,000 followers and I restarted at 0. I made a new account, Sagi Do Better, or I think it's Sagi Got It. Sagi Got It. I'm rebranding my YouTube as well. I'm going to be posting my music on this as well. If you guys like it, check it out. I got a couple videos already up. But everything I'm going with is Sagi Got It now. And I like that branding because it's just, you're going to like me for my artistry. All right, like me for my artistry. You're going to like me for the information that I try and spew out. If I try and learn something and I try and move it forward, like me for that. You feel me? But I fell off. I've been extremely inconsistent with my YouTube. I've been a lot more consistent with my Instagram. But my goal is to be able to wrap it all together, be consistent in my YouTube videos. Anything I learn, I want to share with y'all. And I want to just share my experience. And even more than sharing it with y'all, I almost want to hold it as a diary for myself because there's a lot of mental and emotional turmoil in this path to go into your dreams. I feel like I could say I got it because I feel like God never lets me go without it. But this is the lowest my bank account has been for a while. I moved to San Diego with 35,000 saved up. I'm back in Tracy and I got maybe 3 to 6 racks spread out through my investments to my name right now. Now I know it's just a point system. So if I just work a job and I move forward and I get a good amount of pay, or I sell my CTG hoodies, I can make that back quick. So I think I just gotta get with that energy and I gotta find something that people want and I gotta sell it. I gotta find a need, I gotta solve the problem, and I gotta get that equal exchange. But yeah, this is kind of me just filling y'all in. I fell off once again, but I plan to stay as consistent as I possibly could starting now. Love y'all. I'm out, family.